The Chiefs signed their star quarterback to a 10-year extension on top of the 2 years he has remaining, making it a 12-year tenure deal in total and the richest contract in NFL history. Frank, what does this commitment say to you?
Is this the part of the show where I'm supposed to remind you that a team moved up in the 2017 NFL draft to get a quarterback and it wasn't Patrick Mahomes? I think that was your Bears and Mitchell Trubisky. I'll tell you what, if you're going to pay anybody, if you're going to pay anybody, you're going to pay Patrick Mahomes. He's only 24 years old. He's already the best player in his sport. And I was thinking about this. If you look at guys like LeBron, Mike Trout, Alexander Ovechkin, great players in their sports, they haven't done what Patrick Mahomes has done in the last calendar year, and that's win a championship. This is a guy that we're not going to be judging how many times he's on the cover of Madden Live or how many MVPs he wins in the regular season. It's going to be about Super Bowls, Mike. He already has one, and he's a Super Bowl MVP. This is money well spent by the Kansas City Chiefs.
Well, we think it is. I mean, it looks like it is. One, you got to presume some health, but you can't do in pro football. I mean, we've gotten used to, and quarterbacks, yes, they tend to be healthier and remain healthier than other people playing other positions because they're protected more. So, yes, we've been able to have Tom Brady. You know, I think he missed most or almost all of one season. But we've had Brett Favre. We've had Aaron Rodgers. You know, you've had all of these quarterbacks who, for the most part, the greatest quarterbacks have been out there, and they have to hope that for Mahomes. Now, we'll get into this contract later, in our case tomorrow, Frank, in terms of exact dollars, because it doesn't matter other than the guaranteed money. I mean, agents love to float these numbers, and reporters sometimes love to lap them up. Oh, it's going to be worth $500 million. $400 million is already being talked about here. It'll be the richest contract, I guess, even when you talk about just guaranteed money, not comparing it to Dak Prescott, because Dak Prescott hasn't done what you said, which is win a championship. And so I know that ridiculous comparison will be thrown out there, you know, all day for the next, week. But Frank, here's something that's important about the quarterback position and money. Hardly ever does the highest paid quarterback in a year play on a championship team. So this isn't basketball where you expect to see somebody in the title game 3, 4, 5, a LeBron like 9 times. It just isn't. So they may have to settle what the definition of great in the NFL for a quarterback may be getting to a conference championship game X number of times. Tom Brady was willing to not be the highest paid quarterback so that money could be spread around and spent elsewhere. Are the Kansas City Chiefs going to be able to do that for that team with Mahomes under this contract?
Michael, if you're drafting today every player in the NFL, you know that you're taking Patrick Mahomes number 1 overall. He's like Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers. When he runs, he's looking to extend the play, throw it downfield. It's not Cam Newton, even Lamar Jackson, where they're talented guys, but they're running, they're going to get hit, and who knows how long they're going to last. This guy is by far the best player, again, in the sport, and we're only going to judge him like we judge Tom Brady and all these great players on championships. He already has one, and he's the MVP. It's about guaranteed money, but at some point, let's say 10 years from now, you know how it works in the NFL. They can either redo his contract or get rid of him. But the next 10 years, I think he's still a pretty good bet.
This takes him to 37 years old if he was to serve all 12 years. And real quickly, Frank, you mentioned you drew the comparison between Russell Wilson and who else did you say? Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
How many championships has each one of those guys won? Remind me.
They have won. He's only 24, Michael, and he should have gotten to the Super Bowl 2 years ago. The Patriots
they were
had that
young.
great game against
Aaron
them,
Rodgers was in his 20s
comeback
when he won. Russell Wilson was 23, 24 years old. It's not basketball. It's harder, and you need a team around you that requires money to be paid out. I'm just saying, Patrick Mahomes is the best player. He's the best. He's earned this deal. I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying going forward, I don't know if we want to judge him by championships, plural one. I'm just saying.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.